So hello gamers and welcome to the ultimate skin guide in Phantom Forces. A lot of people keep asking me how I made this AWS skin, so today I'm going to be just giving you a full skin guide on how to make cool skins and stuff like that. So first off, how to get skins, you guys already know. Same way as how you get legendaries, just open cases. I have a full legendary guide if you want to see that. It might be in the top right, but I wanted to talk about something important because if you can see right there, it says legendary / customizable. If a skin isn't customizable, you cannot change it. It has to be customizable for it to work. For example, I have two skins on this one: bright violet, that just does nothing, I can't change it at all, and gold, and I can change gold, and I can change everything about the skin there. Just remember that, and if you're buying cases, make sure it has mostly customizables in it. But yeah, if you want to know how to get legendary customizables and legendaries in general, check out my melee guide. Now I'm just going to show you every single thing that a skin has and how to change everything about the skin. First up is brick color. This is everything that isn't the texture, so if I change this, as you can see, nothing changed because the texture is on everything on this particular skin. But if I change this, it changes all this stuff to blue. If I had something like donuts or festive, which has a texture and then the brick behind it, if I change the brick, it'll change the back, and if I change the texture, it'll change the thing on the front. To make this look good, you're probably gonna have to change the transparency, but I'll tell you about that later. So brick color, you can just change anything you want to. I really like royal purple, obviously, as you guys can probably tell from most of my skins. Next up, we have material, which is probably the most important part. My two favorites are glass and neon, also force field, but basically smooth plastic isn't really that cool looking. I'll show you it on the gold skin. So smooth plastic, as you can see, is usually like the default material, and you have neon, which is the bright one. That one is probably everyone's favorite. Granite is actually the granite texture, same with marble. These are actually default Roblox textures. Ice is kind of like glass. It kind of looks shiny, but not quite as much as glass does. Cobblestone is the default cobblestone texture. Oil's like nothing, nobody uses it. Metal is like more of a metallic color. Pebble is another default Roblox texture. Same with slate, same with corroded metal, and same with diamond plate. And then you have brick, which is pretty cool. Fabric, which is another default one. Same with wood and wood planks and grass and sand and concrete. And you have plastic, which is basically smooth plastic, but like kind of brighter, I guess. And you have the two cool ones. As you can see, glass is very, very reflective and cool. And then you have force field, which is like the invisible one. I don't use force field a ton anymore, but it looks pretty cool if you can change like the brick color around. It just looks cool. Next up, you have reflectance, which usually won't change too much. You pretty much can't tell the difference on most skins, but if you're using like a default skin or like glass, as you can see, it does make it more white, which if you use custom skyboxes, this is how you get the very, very reflective skins, as you can see. Generally, I keep this down, but I usually use the glass texture and like black because it looks really cool. Next up, we have texture color, which as I told you before, it will change the thing that's on the front of the actual brick of the skin. Now, the problem with this is that it doesn't actually change the material. The material is part of the brick. So if you want to see your material, you're going to have to turn up your transparency. As you can see, you can kind of get like that. That looks pretty cool. Then you have offset studs SU. This will change how offset the texture is. So as you can see, as I slide this, it will move it. This is pretty nice, especially for making things like my AWS skin, which I did slide the texture down. This will change it one axis, and this will change it the other axis, as you can see. Studs per tile U means basically it will stretch out the skin or make it super compact. So if you really want to, you can do this, and then it makes it pretty stretched out. This is kind of how I made my skin on the AWS, and as you can see, now you can have like this. Doesn't look too good on this particular skin though. Same with this one, it stretches it out the other way, and if you make them both down to this, it looks like that, and if you stretch them out all the way, it will look weird, I guess. I don't know. Overall, the things that you want to change are generally just the color. Put on like neon or something and change like the texture color or something. It doesn't really look, this skin doesn't really look that good, let's be real. What I like to do on most guns is basically just put on this skin, put it on like glass, and change the brick color to black, and there you go. You have a very nice shiny black. And then for the main body, maybe just put this one on, maybe put on like neon, change the texture color to like neon purple. Same with this one, turn up the transparency, and you have a pretty decent skin. Obviously, there's a lot more you can do to make a skin look pretty good, and keep in mind, a lot of skins just don't really look too great. But that is the generic how to make skins guide. If you guys want to see how I made my AWS skin in detail and how to make certain skins like it, I'll have a video in the top right of this screen, hopefully right now. Go click on that if you want to see it. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.